Many people rely on the integrity of a pig producer's production system, so it's extremely important that a pig producer tests their on-farm systems regularly to ensure their systems and processes are robust and credible and in keeping with industry expectations. This is done by maintaining APIQ certification and implementing routine internal audits that ensure the APIQ standards and performance indicators are being met all the time. Some producers conduct several internal audits every year, which is great. It gives them greater control of their systems and more confidence that everything is being carried out to a consistent standard all the time. How many internal audits you do, how often and how is up to you. Just remember that you have to do at least one approximately 6 months after your external audit to maintain APIQ certification. Big or small, it's the same process for all. We asked a number of pig farmers why internal audits were important to them and how they organise or conduct their internal audits. Laurie Tobin is the QA manager for a large pig producing company in Australia.
One of the best things that I've found with the internal audit system is that it keeps us on track with compliance to the APIQ program that we subscribe to, we're accredited for, as well as the regulatory requirements. Under our internal audit program, we do a minimum of 2 internal audits on each of our farm sites annually. We also do unannounced welfare checks, so the sites can expect a minimum of 3 visits each year from someone within the quality assurance department. The QA officers don't just go out and do checks and say you've done right, wrong, or this is good or that is bad. They also bring that updates to changes within the program or expectancies as well, so they get involved in the training side of it.
Internal audits are also important to Tim and Judy Crow from Western Plains Pork, an outdoor bred raised indoors on straw certified producer.
Internal audits are a critical part of our business to know that in between times when we're getting audited officially, we do our own audits to maintain all our record keeping and all our procedures are in place.
Jeremy Whitby owns and operates a multi-site organisation in southern Queensland. Jeremy engages the services of a QA specialist to make sure his systems are in place, with all of his people actively engaged on the ground. It's best to keep the process as simple as possible. Kim and Brian Smith explain how they conduct internal audits.
We conduct an internal audit by going through my standard operating procedures. If anything's changed, I change them first. Print off a copy and put it in the lunchroom for the workers and let the workers know to read it. And then the rest of the internal audit, I go through all of that and make sure that the answers in there are consistent with what we're currently doing, that we weren't maybe doing 12 months ago, alter it all and file it away in my APIQ folder.
Sometimes producers find internal audits difficult. This video aims to outline the process for you, but if you need more help after watching the video, give the APIQ management team a call. They're happy to help. You can conduct internal audits yourself, or you can have someone else do them for you. It's up to you. Sometimes it helps to have a fresh set of eyes conduct an internal audit, as they may see things that the person who's doing the job every day might miss. It's also a good idea to have a person who didn't put the system together do the audit.
Internal audit's carried out by one of our managers and he follows the same procedures that the official APIQ auditor would take. And so we do these in between when the yearly official audit's done, and we follow the same procedures, and so when it comes time for the official audit, everything's usually in place.
We recommend you start by creating an internal audit document, or you can download the Express Audit Checklist from the APIQ website and use this as a template. It makes the process easier by highlighting the standards and performance indicators relevant to your certification. Review your piggery management manual and records. Check your standard operating procedures or work instructions to see if they accurately explain what and how things are done in your piggery. If you come across any discrepancies, change things. You can change what you do if you found a better way to do something. Or you can change your SOPs and work instructions if you find that you're not doing things the way you say in your manuals, but it's still the best way to do it. It's your QA system, and you can make changes to continually improve your systems and to help you meet the APIQ standards.
An internal audit helps you keep on track of what's happening on the farm that may have changed in the past 12 months or 6 months. And yeah, you're keeping up to date and your workers are keeping up to date and everyone's on the same page.
When you've completed the desk component of your internal audit, walk through the piggery taking time to check records, check the condition of the pigs, check housing infrastructure and facilities, and discuss how things are done or could be done better. Compare what you see happening and what you hear with the processes outlined in your manual, SOPs, and work instructions. Write yourself corrective action requests, or CARs, with actions to be taken and a timeline to fix the problems when you find you haven't been following your processes correctly. CARs can be used to show your external auditor that you've conducted an effective internal audit. When CARs are closed out, make a note of the date, as well as how it was closed out in your internal audit or express audit checklist. When everything's done and changes are made, train your people. Let them know the changes made so they can implement the changes on farm. The more they understand the reasons for doing things a particular way, the more they will follow the plan and the more confidence you can have. Repeat these steps until you've reviewed your piggery's compliance against each APIQ standard and performance indicator.
For me, corrective actions aren't a big issue when we have our audit. I think they're just part of the learning. You might have never got it for a particular area and you've just maybe staff changes or you implemented something else and then you didn't think about how that impacted APIQ. So for me, it's a positive of moving forward and as APIQ evolves on your farm.
Comparing past internal audit reports against recent audits is a great way to confirm that corrective actions are being closed out effectively and systems are being improved. One idea that may help is to assign different sections of the internal audit to different individuals. This may help to share the work and drive better staff engagement in the process and development of better systems on farm. When you've finished the internal audit and have addressed any corrective actions, keep your audit report handy and in a safe place, as you'll be asked to show it to the APIQ auditor at your next external compliance audit. APIQ certified farms are committed to quality and continual improvement. Give APIQ management a call if you need more help on how to conduct an internal audit, or visit www.apiq.com.au to download the Express Audit Checklist.